We all know the basic survival game mechanics, and that's not what we're here to talk about today. In this video, we're going to dive into 5 survival game mechanics that are genuinely designed to unsettle you. Let's get into it. Let's start with something very physical, healing in Green Hell. In most survival games, healing is very straightforward. You open your inventory, apply an item, and you're good to go. Green Hell takes a much different approach. Here, healing is fully hands-on and realistic, usually in excruciating detail. You have to physically inspect your body to diagnose what's wrong. And it's never something minimal like a splinter. It's stuff like massive lacerations, leeches hanging off of your arm, even inflamed areas of skin that worms have burrowed inside of. If you've played this and looked down at your character's arm and just thought, not again, you know exactly the feeling of dread and uneasiness I'm trying to elicit here. Unfortunately, diagnosing the problem is only half of it, because next you need to treat yourself. And this varies by your condition. Could be as simple as picking leeches off of your body or digging worms out of your skin with a bone needle. It's very unpleasant. And the worst part is that there's no skipping it or ignoring it, because if you let something go, it will spiral into something much worse very quickly. The alternative is dying, so you'll have to dig in and do it. Now, Green Hell might make you uncomfortable about dealing with your own body, but Sons of the Forest will make you uncomfortable about what you'll do with someone else's body. Armor is key to surviving in Sons of the Forest, and a surprisingly good early game source for it are the creepy mutants that you've just killed. All you have to do is harvest armor that's made from their flesh, with the toes, arms, and skin still very recognizable as you layer it over your clothes. Can you imagine what this armor would feel like to wear? What it would smell like? What it would take to make the conscious decision to put it on despite everything? And the game doesn't let you forget that you're wearing it either. It's right there, visible on your character. If you're reaching out your arm for any reason, you will see this armor on your arm. And the most disturbing part about this armor isn't that it exists, it's that the game makes you want it. It's surprisingly easy to rationalize things and throw this armor on. The alternative is dying, and we'll do a lot in this game to make it to one more day. The body horror in Green Hell and Sons of the Forest is one level of disturbing, but our next entry takes us a layer deeper into the mind of our character. Don't Starve has a cartoonish art style, and you might think it's too gentle to be included on this list, but you'd be completely wrong. The mechanic that really shows the disturbing depths of this game is the Sanity system, which is darker than you would expect. Your character's mental state is tracked throughout the game and throughout your activities, with the state responding to what happens around you. Staying sane can quickly become a full-time job if you're alone in the wilderness, especially when things like the dark and dealing with monsters can erode it quickly. If you let your sanity drop too far, the world around you starts to change. Your vision begins to distort, and you'll start to see shadow creatures appearing, stalking you. To manage this, and even better to prevent it, you'll have to be extremely diligent and deliberate about every choice you make in-game, thinking about how every action and reaction can impact your mental well-being. It honestly feels a bit too real. Alright, so Don't Starve makes you face how your actions impact yourself, but in this war of mine, you have to face how your actions affect everyone else. This war of mine puts you in charge of a group of civilians trying to survive in a conflict zone. From the beginning, one thing is crystal clear. You aren't a hero, you're trying to survive. Nearly every decision is a moral one. Do you steal food from an elderly couple to feed your group? Do you leave a companion behind? How far are you willing to go to make it to the next day? Your survivors react to everything that you choose. If they witness too much or experience too much, they can become apathetic or worse. Even when their stomachs are full, this war of mine will remind you that that isn't all that matters. It also matters what you'll put yourself and others through to get there. This war of mine uses this mechanic powerfully. It reminds us that living and living with yourself are two completely different things. And frequently in this game, you may get one without the other. You have to decide if it's worth it. Those decisions are hard enough for a group of a few survivors, but Frostpunk forces you to make decisions for an entire city. In Frostpunk, your goal is to keep a city alive during an apocalyptic freeze. Very quickly, you'll realize that survival of your city means you're going to have to make some very difficult decisions. And the Book of Law system in Frostpunk puts you in the role of writing into law the suffering of your city. You can add sawdust to the food supply to stretch rations, or implement child labor to increase productivity, sign that law, and it becomes your people's reality. You'll watch them lose hope, get sick, and even die. Not from the cold, but from the laws that you implemented. Frostpunk asks you repeatedly to consider who you're actually helping and what kind of leader you are. There's no clear answer, but you certainly will have a hard time being a straight up 100% hero. It's a constant grind to balance hope, ethics, and survival, and Frostpunk will make you feel the weight of every decision that you make. So that's our list. 5 survival game mechanics that weren't just designed to be unsettling, they were designed to make you face what you did, what you're doing, and what you're willing to do next if it means survival. Are there any mechanics that you think deserve a spot on this list? Please let me know in the comments. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.